Then the Lord said to Moses, listen to this, write an account of this victory so that it will be remembered. Write an account of this so that in the days ahead, my people will remember what happened in this moment. Write an account of this victory so that it will be remembered. And what I felt this morning and what I want to empower you with as we step into this Christmas season is to write down some of the ways that you've seen God move in your life. Write it down. Stick it to your fridge. Stick it to your mirror. Write it in your phone. And then as you're going throughout the rest of this year, you'll see that, and it'll be a remembrance moment. It'll be a reminder of what God has done and who He has been for you. Because in the moment of a busy season, sometimes we need to keep something in front of us that says, look at what Jesus has done. Let's stop for a second and let's refocus back in on Jesus. So what I want to do is you can text remember to the number on the screen, or you can use the QR code and it'll allow you to download a document that I've created that just is 5 lines. And it just asks the question, what have I seen God do in my life? And you can use that, you can print it out, you can write it in your phone, whatever that is. And you can use this to write an account of the victory so that it will be remembered. You can use it to write down your history with the Lord, and you can keep it in front of you. So I'm just going to pray, and then we can have our ministry teams come up. And Jesus, we just thank you for who you are, Lord. We thank you that you really are God with us, God among us and within us. And so, Lord, this morning, I ask you that you would call to mind things that we've seen you do. Lord, that we would call to mind that song, Lord, that says, I've seen you move. You've moved the mountains. Lord, that you would call to mind the ways in our life that you have moved mountains. That you would call to mind, Lord, everything that you have done in and through my life, Jesus. And Lord, that I would write an account, Lord, that it would be something that I could look at and I could say, look at what Jesus has done. And I could pull on my history with you, Jesus, and I can allow that to frame where I'm headed. I can allow it to frame the present circumstances that I am in. Oh, Jesus, I'm even asking for those that are stepping into a place, Lord, where they're questioning if you're real. That you would bring to remembrance times when they've heard your voice. That you would bring to remembrance times when they've encountered your presence in a way that they can't explain. And that you would allow those moments to begin to shift something in their heart that would bring them back and say, Jesus is real. So Lord, we just thank you in this moment. We remember what you've done. If you're having trouble pulling up history, just remember what he did on the cross. Just remember. Do this in remembrance of me.